All right, so Saftu says thousands of workers will hit the streets tomorrow. So let's explore the potential impact, particularly as far as logistics are concerned. My colleague Michael Marillier is at our touchscreen. Michael, good afternoon to you. So several cities, we understand, will experience this tomorrow, but you'll tell me that most of the action, as we've seen in the past with events like this, will be confined to CBDs.
That's right, Jeremy. 7 cities, in fact, across the country. Just for the moment, we are going to focus on 3, Johannesburg, Cape Town and Durban. If you are familiar with the Johannesburg CBD, many of these landmarks will be familiar to you as well. Newtown precincts, of course, very much in the heart of Old Johannesburg as it's known. That's where marchers will gather just after 10 a.m. and they will hit the streets at 11 o'clock, we understand. They'll make their way to the Premier's office, Jeremy, which is in Simmons Street, again a well-known part of the CBD. So that's the route in Johannesburg. Let's very quickly take you down to Cape Town, Jeremy. Again, this is a route which is often used for marches in the city. Keizersgracht Street, the Cape Peninsula University of Technology, is a useful landmark or a guide there with marches set together again at 10 a.m. in the morning, and they'll follow that path all the way to Parliament, ending up over there just outside the National Assembly. And again, as we mentioned, a fairly familiar route which is often used for protest action in the mother city. Quick look at Durban, Jeremy. This is an interesting one. They're set together in a park, which you can see over there, King Dinuzulu Park, and almost walking as the crow flies directly to the Durban City Hall. Those key streets there, Jeremy, one of them being Berea and turning into Pixley Kaseme Street, which are, of course, particularly well known when it comes to the Durban CBD. Just how big is this particular march? Well, this is what Saftu is all about, Jeremy. They say they've managed to garner support from roughly 30 unions. 800,000 members, they claim, are supporting this particular action. And perhaps the trump card in all of this, Jeremy, is NUMSA. That is the union which split from COSATU just over 2 years ago. It is the biggest union in South Africa. Quick look at their demands as well, Jeremy. Well, one of the big issues is the national minimum wage, saying that the wage that's been negotiated with NEDLAC is far too low, simply unacceptable. They also want to scrap a plan which would allow workers to vote secretly when deciding on a strike. Another key issue, Jeremy, sectoral determinations. They say the Labour Minister should be able to decide whether particular sectors have certain minimum wages. So that's something we'll be following, and we'll see how they do when they hit the street tomorrow, 11 a.m.